Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is a reading for my earth signs, Virgos, Taurus, Capricorns for the upcoming week of January 14th, 2019. We are coming off of 111 energy from Friday. That portal was intense. All of the downloads and just all of the cosmic energies that was coming. That kind of put through a loop in the whole universal month of joy and happiness and splendor and things like that. But luckily that was just a temporary portal and it's closing, so yes. All right, so let's see, what are the messages for my earth signs for the week of January 14, 2019, please? Alright, we got the East card. Insect. It's snowing outside. And cold. And West. Okay. Looks like some partnerships. Every reading has had this. Let's see if y'all get the partnership card. Y'all haven't got that, but y'all definitely got the cards, other two cards that mean partnerships. So, first of all, look up the angel number 7. See if that resonates with you. 7 is usually about mysticism, spirituality. You got the East card, earth signs. That represents yourself. That represents yourself, your own self-esteem, your own self-worth, your own ambitions, things that you want to accomplish in this life, how you see yourself. It's a happy card. Then we got the insect, 7 circles, insect. Things aren't as heavy as they may seem, transient, 15 minutes of fame type of situation. Insects also represent motion and movement, getting things done. Productive, maybe not. We'll clarify that, but definitely you're in motion this week, earth signs. And then the West card, your objectives, which makes sense because guess what? We're reevaluating New Year's resolutions as we have just come off the first couple weeks of the new year. Now, because you have the East and West card together, this looks like there's a partnership. East and West generally mean partnership. Maybe you are doing a lot of work for a partnership. Maybe you're preparing for something, preparing for a wedding, preparing to get together, preparing for a project that you're working on at work. But this is definitely an interpersonal partnership, as opposed to, I know with the air signs, it was a lot of doing work on themselves before they could get to the partnerships. But this is definitely with somebody else. So let's clarify the East card, please. You got money, earth signs, fire. Now that's the first time the fire card has come out this week, to be honest. So I'm a little interested about that card. Okay, so money, 5 circles, dragon. This is you thinking about your money, your commerce. This also has to do with luck, sudden windfalls. This is good. I'll take that. Then we have this fire card. Now this could be a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. This could also have to do with passion or intelligence. Now because this has to do with you, I think that this is you, and you are, maybe some people are having a career change. Some people are having a career change, maybe dealing with a career that involves more passion, maybe like art, or it could mean chemical engineering. It could mean being a firefighter. It could mean a literal fire, things like that, putting out fires. Paramedic, right? But this East card, burning away things that no longer serve you. The insect came up again. So it looks like you're spinning your wheels this week, earth signs. There's a partnership that you got going, and it's just kind of like you're going in circles. Now the good news is that you are focusing on your money, and money looks good, but you have some stuff. You are doing a lot of work toward your passions. You also have some internal stuff going on with a partnership that is don't look like it's really moving anywhere, to be honest. Like I said, it could be with the fire sign, but you got some partnership stuff that's not taking motion, and I don't know how you feel about that. Let's clarify the insect card. Yep, healing. Oh, there's a guardian. Okay, so 3 bamboo toad, So you're healing some situations with a partnership, so that's good. I mean, because I saw that you were just kind of moving in circles and you didn't like that. 3 is a very is the number of the ascended masters too, so that's interesting to note. Now the toad is healing, but it can also be overly ambitious, so want to make sure that you're not overshooting something, this partnership, this situation, if it's work, a promotion, romance, familial. Make sure that you're not biting off too much too soon, right? You're thinking, you're healing, you are consulting the divine, right? And we got the unicorn coming up too, so that really underscores that. 2 wand sword, making decisions, making a sacrifice that you need to, earth signs, making a sacrifice, because now we're talking about this insect, this activity that you have going, right? Make sure you're healing. Don't do too much. That's your message, earth signs. Don't do too much this week, because if you do, you could be wasting your time. Make sure that you are thinking about your moves before you're making them, and you're asking yourself if these moves even make sense for you. Because the insects, yeah, they make a lot of moves. You see insects running around all day, but that don't mean it's necessarily to a beneficial end, or to something that's gonna make any sense. Make the decision and the sacrifice that you need to. Stop. No more busy work, right? No more relationships or situations that don't benefit you. They're just in exercises in futility, right? You're just kind of not really doing nothing. Stuff like idle chatter, things like that. Let that go. Cut that off. Okay, we have the unicorn. 9 circles, unicorn. Intuition, honesty, right? Being honest with yourself. Listen to your intuition. But because we have this guardian, there's some issues with that, right? So you're having some issues with being honest with yourself, being honest with another person. Or the person may not be being honest to you, right? And that's probably why y'all moving in circles. Okay, now this is starting to come together. Be honest. So some issues with some honesty. You may not be listening to your intuition about this situation, this partnership, whatever it is. I don't get a heavy emphasis on love. There are no females in this. There aren't even any males that indicate love so far. So this definitely looks like a partnership of another matter, potentially work-related, business, commerce. The Scholar card is saying it represents wisdom, right? It's a card of winter. Be smart. Listen to yourself. Listen to your intuition. Be honest. Take the time out to sit and think about things. The information that you are seeking about this partnership, the situation, work-related or otherwise, is right in your face. The Scholar card, he's looking. He don't wear glasses, right? He's aware of his surroundings, though. He sees what's happening. He knows what it is, right? Nobody can sneak up on him, because look, he's aware of everything. His head is not down. It's tilted up, but it's at an angle, right? So that he's able to clearly see all sides of the situation. So make sure that you're seeing that. You're seeing all sides of the situation, this partnership, this person, and you being honest with yourself. Somebody ain't being honest, and it's not working out right? It ain't culminating how it should. Okay, let's clarify the West card. Loot. That's happy. Oh, y'all got all happiness in it. But, 4. Just when I was getting extra excited. I mean, it's still good. It's nothing bad. Just underscoring the message. Okay, so you got the 4 wand loot. Somebody else. It could be a musician that you're dealing with. But this person is fun, right? This has to do with fun, excitement. So again, if this is a work-related situation, maybe they lied and told you that it wouldn't take as much time, but it's really time-consuming, right? So fun, loot, bless, music. This is good. Objectives. These are good objectives. And look, because we have the 3 circles phoenix rising from the ashes. The phoenix represents joy and splendor. And to have that right near the flute is beautiful. The lute. I play the flute. To play the lute is beautiful. But guess what? It comes only after the decision is made. The sacrifice that has to be made to get to your joy. Earth signs. Last card. Again, another wand. Another sword. Be honest with yourself. Use your wisdom. Use your wisdom, right? Use your common sense. I'm getting common sense from this reading for my earth signs. Use your common sense. Make the decision. Make the sacrifice to get to your joy. The joy can only be gotten to as a result of having made a sacrifice. And because we started with the east, that's you. So the ball is in your court, earth signs. That's a great sign. You just got to be honest with yourself and make the sacrifice, so you're not just running in circles. So you're not burning yourself out, right? Becoming mentally or emotionally or physically exhausted. You're not being overly ambitious. You're actually healing the situation. Make the decision. Make the sacrifice. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Earth signs hate, doing stuff for no reason. They're very grounded. They're very, to the point. They like to be productive. And you can be very productive this week, Earth signs, but you just got to make the decision. You got to make sure that you're being honest with yourself. Otherwise, you're going to be wasting your time. And you're going to be mad because I know Earth signs. Y'all don't like that. Okay, so we will clarify the general message. We will start with Capricorns. Okay, so how does the general message pertain to my Capricorns? West, somebody else. Okay, so your objectives. Make sure that you're focused on that. You're honest with yourself. Is this what you really want, Capricorn, still? Or have you changed your mind? Have you changed course? Look at the waves. The waves blow you. The current comes. You swim, but sometimes you got to go with the current. But you still have control. You still get to choose what direction you swim in as you're going along with the currents. And know when to let the currents just take you, just carry you, right? This is happiness, this is joy. You're moving toward the sunset. West is a good direction. Now, for some people, this partnership may have to do with the direction west, the literal direction, going west, moving west, dealing with somebody on the west coast. Also, this could mean I hear her, but I don't see her. I'm him. The male cardinal is out. That's crazy, Capricorn. It came out just for you. So this west has to do with another person too. And I was gonna get to that, but the card is, before I can say it, the male cardinal just came out. Like, wait. Okay, so for you, this has to do with another person, Capricorn. You have a situation with somebody else, but you have to be honest, because if you are not honest with yourself, you are wasting your time. If they're not being honest with you, they are wasting your time. Now, even if this doesn't have to do with a relationship, it could be work. Don't let nobody waste your time. Make sure that they are being honest and you are using your intuition and that you have all of the facts, Capricorn. Get all the facts. Wow. Look up the meaning of cardinals too, because that message is for you. That message is for you, Capricorn. That's beautiful. All right. Taurus. Willow. Be diplomatic. 9. Completion. 9. Bamboo. Dealing with relationships. Be diplomatic. Heal. We had the Toad card in the general reading. So you're doing a lot of healing, Taurus. Make sure that you're standing tall. Don't go by how things look. This tree looks like it's going to crack in any minute. I guarantee you it's not. Right? It looks that way. See, Taurus, you look like any minute you're going to crack. But you're strong. The winds come. You're just ready to bend. You're just flexible. You're not fragile. You're flexible. That's what it's about. Look, you still have the leaves. The leaves are fine. It's growing. That's a healthy tree. Right? Don't go off what other people think. But in this partnership, make sure that you're being diplomatic. Make sure that you're being diplomatic. You're making the decisions you need to, the sacrifices, cutting off what you need to cut off, but just be diplomatic about it. And also, because we ended with the East card, be diplomatic with yourself too. Don't take no for an answer. Don't allow anybody to persuade you, right? This tree, it blows. It's diplomatic. It's flexible. But at the same time, it's not a leaf. It's a tree. It stands where it stands. And you are, as an earth sign, stay grounded in your truths, but still allow yourself to be flexible as well, Taurus. And we still have our good old cardinal, male cardinal. He's out there singing. He's looking for the girl. That's usually how it goes. I see them all the time. I told you, kids and birds and animals like my energy. All right. So, last and certainly not least, we have our Virgos. So, Virgos, what you got going this week? All right. 8 circles, tiger. Okay, so you could be dealing with an Aries or a Leo. 8 circles, tiger, money. So we talking about partnerships. This is an authority figure. Again, authority figure that you might have to cut off. This came up in another reading as well. Be bold, be courageous in the decisions that you are making and the sacrifices that you are making, Virgo. They are worth it. You have the eye of the tiger. You have the resolve of tigers. Tigers make decisions and that's it. They don't second guess themselves. Don't second guess yourself, Virgo. There's another bird. I can't see it. Make sure that you are not allowing this domineering person to push you around. Make sure that you are being brave. You are going after the things that you want, the objectives that you want to accomplish, that you are getting what you want out of this partnership. Make sure that you're not taking no for an answer. You got the tiger at your feet. Make sure that. Now, this is exact opposite of the Taurus, right? Because Taurus, it was like, oh, just be grounded, be diplomatic. No, tiger. No, tiger. No, Virgo. You stand your ground. Be bold, be brave, make the decision. Don't be afraid, Virgo. Don't be afraid, and don't be too timid. Virgos have a quiet strength about them, right? You might have to be more vocal. Tigers are not quiet animals. You might have to be more vocal, more verbal, and more visible, right? All those V's for you, especially if this has to do with your money. 8 circles, tiger. Especially if this has to do with your money. Speak up. Don't let them just come and tell you how it's gonna be. Be verbal and know that it's gonna work out for you, Virgo. And that's all I have this week. Thank you for listening. Y'all have a great week. Peace out.